Have you ever wondered why something that once happened naturally begins to fade without warning? One day you wake up and realize your morning firmness isn't as dependable as it used to be. Your interest in intimacy is still there, but your body no longer responds with the same consistency. Many men immediately blame low testosterone or assume it's simply an unavoidable part of growing older. But after helping men improve their health for more than 15 years, I can tell you that the explanation is often very different. Here's what most men never hear. For many men over 60, declining firmness isn't primarily caused by hormones. More often, it's a problem involving blood circulation. The encouraging news is that circulation can often be supported through simple daily habits, including the foods you choose. Today, I'll introduce one ordinary food that has attracted significant attention in vascular and nutrition research because of the remarkable way it supports healthy blood flow. It's inexpensive, widely available, and probably sitting in the produce section of your local grocery store. By the end of this video, you'll understand why it deserves far more attention than it usually receives. Before I reveal the food itself, there's one important fact every man should understand. What if I told you that changes in erection quality can sometimes be one of the earliest signs that your cardiovascular system needs attention? Many people think it's simply a normal part of aging or a direct result of declining testosterone, but research has shown that your blood vessels often tell the story long before other symptoms appear. Let's make the biology simple. An erection depends on healthy blood flow. When your brain responds to sexual stimulation, it releases a signaling molecule called nitric oxide. This molecule tells the blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow where it's needed. When circulation is healthy, firmness follows naturally. As we grow older, however, the inner lining of our blood vessels gradually becomes less efficient. These cells produce less nitric oxide, inflammation increases, and the vessels become stiffer. Since the blood vessels supplying the pelvic area are extremely small, they often show these changes before larger arteries elsewhere in the body. This means focusing only on testosterone may cause you to overlook the real issue. Supporting healthy blood vessels and improving nitric oxide availability is often a far more practical approach. That's why today's food has become such an important topic in vascular health research. Understanding this connection gives you a completely different way of thinking about your health and the choices you make every day. Now it's time to reveal the food that has attracted so much attention in research on aging and vascular health: beetroot. Before you dismiss it as just another vegetable, I encourage you to stay with me because its effect on the body is far more interesting than most people realize. What makes beetroot special is the way it supports your body's production of nitric oxide. As we age, the normal process that creates nitric oxide becomes less efficient because the blood vessels themselves begin to decline. Beetroot works differently. It provides natural dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide through an alternative pathway involving your saliva and beneficial bacteria in your digestive system. In practical terms, beetroot helps your body produce nitric oxide without relying entirely on the aging blood vessel system. That means healthier circulation, improved oxygen delivery, and better blood flow throughout the body. For many men over 60, supporting this alternative pathway offers a simple, natural way to help maintain vascular function. That's exactly why beetroot continues to receive so much attention in studies focused on healthy aging and men's vascular health. Now that we've seen how beetroot supports healthy nitric oxide production, let's look at 3 other natural foods that work alongside it to strengthen circulation even further. While beetroot remains the foundation, these additions help protect and extend its benefits through different biological pathways. The first is pomegranate. This fruit is packed with polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that help protect nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly. Biologically, that means the nitric oxide your body produces stays active longer, allowing blood vessels to remain relaxed and responsive. Emotionally, men often describe feeling more confident as circulation gradually improves. Practically, adding a small glass of unsweetened pomegranate juice or fresh pomegranate seeds several times a week is a simple habit that supports vascular health. Next comes watermelon. It naturally contains L-citrulline, an amino acid your body converts into L-arginine, one of the building blocks needed to produce nitric oxide. This works differently from beetroot, but ultimately supports the same goal: healthier blood flow and improved vascular function. Finally, don't overlook citrus fruits, especially oranges. They're rich in vitamin C, which helps protect nitric oxide from oxidative damage while supporting healthier blood vessels. Together, beetroot, pomegranate, watermelon, and citrus fruits create a powerful combination for men looking to naturally support circulation, morning firmness, and overall vascular health. Rather than relying on one food alone, think of these as a team working together to help your blood vessels perform at their best over time. There's another important reason beetroot has become one of my favorite recommendations for men over 60, and it has nothing to do with hormones. It has everything to do with chronic inflammation, one of the biggest enemies of healthy blood vessels as we age. Biologically, years of poor eating habits, inadequate sleep, ongoing stress, and conditions like diabetes or prediabetes can create low-grade inflammation throughout the body. Over time, this inflammation stiffens arteries, weakens blood vessel function, and reduces the efficiency of the nervous system. As circulation declines, it's not only your heart that's affected. The blood vessels responsible for firmness become less responsive as well. This is where beetroot offers another advantage. It contains natural compounds called betalains and polyphenols, plant nutrients that research has associated with healthier inflammatory balance and improved vascular function. When inflammation is reduced, blood vessels can relax more easily, allowing blood to move where it's needed with less resistance. The same is true for pomegranate, watermelon, and citrus fruits. Their antioxidants help protect blood vessels from ongoing oxidative stress while supporting the healthy circulation that men depend on as they grow older. Together, these foods create an environment where your cardiovascular system can perform more efficiently. In practical terms, healthier blood vessels mean more than improved firmness. They also support better energy, healthier blood pressure, improved physical endurance, and greater confidence in everyday life. That's why I encourage my patients to think beyond treating symptoms. Supporting circulation through consistent nutrition is one of the smartest long-term investments you can make for your overall health and vitality. There's another fascinating discovery that many men never hear about. An erection doesn't actually begin where most people think it does. It begins in the brain. Before blood vessels can respond, your brain has to send the correct signals through your nervous system. If that communication becomes weaker, your physical response can weaken too. Biologically, healthy blood flow to the brain is just as important as healthy blood flow to the rest of the body. Research has shown that the natural nitrates found in beetroot can help support circulation to areas of the brain involved in attention, decision-making, and nerve signaling. Better circulation means those messages can travel more efficiently throughout the body. This is another reason I recommend adding pomegranate, watermelon, and citrus fruits to your routine. Their antioxidants and circulation-supporting nutrients work alongside beetroot to nourish your entire vascular system rather than focusing on just one area. When your brain, heart, and blood vessels all receive better circulation, your body is able to function more efficiently as a whole. So how should you use these foods? I recommend eating about half a cup of cooked beetroot with breakfast, or drinking a small glass of diluted fresh beetroot juice in the morning. Throughout the week, include fresh pomegranate, watermelon, and oranges or other citrus fruits as regular snacks. This combination supports healthy nitric oxide production, protects your blood vessels, and encourages better circulation from your brain all the way through your body. Remember, these improvements don't happen overnight, but with consistent daily habits, many men begin noticing positive changes after several weeks. Now let's turn everything we've discussed into a practical routine you can begin this week. The goal isn't to rely on one food occasionally. The real benefits come from making these foods part of your everyday lifestyle. Start each morning with half a cup of cooked beetroot or a small glass of diluted fresh beetroot juice about 30 minutes before breakfast. Then, throughout the week, include pomegranate, watermelon, and fresh citrus fruits like oranges as regular parts of your diet. Each one supports healthy circulation in its own way, creating a stronger foundation for long-term vascular health. You can make these foods even more effective by combining them with other healthy habits. A 10 to 15-minute walk every morning encourages your body to produce more nitric oxide naturally. Staying well hydrated keeps your blood flowing efficiently, while eating lighter evening meals gives your blood vessels a better chance to recover overnight. At the same time, try to avoid the habits that damage circulation the most. Smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and diets high in processed sugar all reduce nitric oxide availability and place unnecessary stress on your blood vessels. Even the healthiest foods cannot completely overcome those effects if they remain daily habits. Most importantly, be patient. Healthy circulation improves gradually. Give yourself 3 to 4 weeks of consistent effort before judging your progress. Small improvements made every day often produce meaningful changes in energy, confidence, and overall vascular health that continue to build over time. Before we finish, there's one final point I want every man watching to remember. Supporting healthy circulation isn't about finding a miracle food or expecting instant results. It's about giving your body the nutrients and daily habits it needs to perform at its best over time. I'm Dr. Leah, and after more than 15 years of helping men improve their vascular and sexual health, I've learned that the biggest improvements usually come from simple habits practiced consistently. If you choose to add beetroot to your morning routine, along with pomegranate, watermelon, and citrus fruits, you're giving your blood vessels natural compounds that support healthy circulation from the brain to the rest of your body. Combined with regular movement, good hydration, quality sleep, and avoiding smoking or excessive alcohol, these habits can make a meaningful difference. One important reminder: if you're currently taking nitrate medications for heart disease or have significant kidney problems, speak with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes involving concentrated beetroot juice. Your safety always comes first. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with another man who could benefit from this information. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever tried beetroot or any of these circulation supporting foods? Remember, better health doesn't come from one big decision. It comes from the small choices you make every single day. Stay consistent, take care of your body, and I'll see you in the next video.